Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sukanya Bharadwaj presenting the headlines first. Nation honors soldiers, Armed Forces Flag Day observed. Nationwide 100-day TB eradication campaign launched. Union Donor Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia addresses first technical session of Ashtalakshmi Mahotsav in New Delhi. Assam Chief Minister expands cabinet. 4 new ministers take oath. And in India versus Australia second cricket test at Adelaide Oval, Australian Pacers rule another day. 5 down, India trail by 29 runs. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said Armed Forces Flag Day is about saluting the valor, determination and sacrifices of nation's courageous soldiers. In his message on the occasion of Armed Forces Flag Day, Mr. Modi said their bravery inspires and their sacrifices humble everyone. He also urged people to contribute to the Armed Forces Flag Day Fund. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today saluted the courage, valor, fortitude and sacrifice of Indian Armed Forces on the occasion of Armed Forces Flag Day.
जरूर दान करें। एक ऐसा दिन भी है जो पूरी तरह से हमारे भारतीय सशस्त्र बलों के जवानों की बहादुरी और वीरता की याद में मनाया जाता है। साल 1949 से हर साल 7 दिसंबर को देश भर में आर्म्ड फोर्सेस फ्लैग डे के रूप में मनाया जाता है। ये दिन देश की रक्षा करने वाले भारतीय सेना के जवानों, शहीदों और सेवानिवृत्त कर्मियों को समर्पित है। लेकिन आर्म्ड फोर्सेस फ्लैग डे को मनाने का कारण क्या है?
On the occasion of Armed Forces Flag Day, Governor of Assam, Lakshman Prasad Acharya, participated in a solemn and spirited celebration of Armed Forces Day, honoring the sacrifices and dedication of military personnel. The event, which took place at Raj Bhavan in Guwahati, was marked by a series of speeches, ceremonies and tributes to men and women who serve in the country's armed forces. In his address, the governor expressed deep appreciation for the bravery and commitment of both active duty and veteran service members, noting their vital role in safeguarding national security and promoting peace around the world.
जिन्होंने राष्ट्र की रक्षा में अपने प्राणों की आहुति दी, मैं उन सभी वीर बहादुर सैनिकों का भी अभिनंदन करता हूं, जिन्होंने युद्ध के मैदान में अथवा आतंकवाद के खिलाफ लड़ाई में अपनी वीरता का परिचय दिया। मैं सेवारत जवानों को भी सैल्यूट करता हूं, जो हर परिस्थिति में मातृभूमि की रक्षा के लिए सतर्कता और निष्ठा से अपने कर्तव्य का निर्वहन कर रहे हैं। हमारा राज्य असम सैनिक कल्याण के क्षेत्र में अग्रणी भूमिका निभा रहा है। हमारी सरकार ने पूर्व सैनिकों और आश्रितों के कल्याण के लिए कई उल्लेखनीय कदम उठाए हैं। असम में सैनिक कल्याण निदेशालय द्वारा 41,656 सेवानिवृत्त सैनिकों को 9,954 युद्ध विधवाओं और 103 दिव्यांग सैनिकों की देखभाल की जा रही है। राज्य में 77 वीरता पुरस्कार विजेता और 32 विशिष्ट सेवा के पदक विजेता भी है, जो हमें गर्व का अनुभव कराती है।
Union Health and Family Welfare Minister J.P. Nadda today said that no stone will be left unturned to achieve the target of a TB-free India. Addressing an event after launching the nationwide 100-day TB eradication campaign from Panchkula, he said the TB eradication program will prove to be a milestone in making the country tuberculosis-free by 2025. The Union Minister said that strategies have changed and now all efforts are being made to eliminate the curse of TB. Nadda said that TB patients are receiving the benefits of Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana.
और हेल्दी नेशन, स्वस्थ देश, इसको बनाने में आज का दिन और ये 100 दिन का कार्यक्रम एक मील पत्थर साबित होगा और आगे जाकर के इसका बहुत दूरगामी प्रभाव पड़ेगा, ऐसा मैं मानता हूं। आगे देखना तो अच्छा है, लेकिन हौसला आने के लिए पीछे हम कहां से चले थे यह भी जानना जरूरी। हमारा संकल्प टीबी मुक्त भारत है, टीबी के बगैर, टीबी बिना मुक्त भारत।
In Nagaland, the Department of Health and Family Welfare today launched a state-level Kohima district launching program of the 100-day intensified campaign on TB elimination Nikshay Shivir at Shikhaju D Khel Ground, Kohima village. Pipaiwang Konyak, Minister of Health and Family Welfare, graced the event as a special guest and delivered a keynote address. He emphasized the critical importance of united efforts in eradicating tuberculosis from Nagaland, urging all stakeholders to work collaboratively towards this shared goal.
And for the people.
By raising community awareness and intensified screening and testing in high-risk population, the campaign will target the vulnerable groups, including the household contacts, individuals with a past history of TB, diabetes, people living with HIV, undernourished individuals.
And also the access of whether these medicines will reach our people. We know that to achieve this, right now we have 204 per million. To achieve our 2025 target, which is within the next 100 years, it will imply that we have to bring down.
External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar highlighted the far-reaching implications of regional instability on Indian interest during a panel discussion at the Doha Forum 2024, which opened in Qatar on Saturday. Speaking at the Conflict Mediation in a New Era panel alongside Qatar's Prime Minister and Norway's Foreign Minister, Jaishankar emphasized how seemingly distant conflicts directly impact India's economic and security interests.
Look, we had a good relationship, a very solid relationship with the first Trump administration. Yes, there were some issues, mostly trade-related issues, but there were a whole lot of issues on which actually President Trump was very international, he was very forward-leaning, and I remind people that it was actually under Trump that the Quad was restarted. So if you look at the Indo-Pacific today, I mean certainly President Biden built on it, but if you look at the Indo-Pacific today, in fact it's an area where the United States made new commitments, as indeed did all of us.
Development of Northeastern region, Donor Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia today said the world's geopolitical order is shifting towards the global south and northeast has the potential to be a key partner in its development. Scindia was addressing a panel discussion with Chief Ministers of Meghalaya, Sikkim and Tripura during the first technical session of Ashtalakshmi Mahotsav on the topic Catalyzing Northeast's Progress for a Vikshit Bharat at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi. The minister said that centre is assisting to hone the specialities of each northeast state and present it to the world, ranging from tourism to agriculture, horticulture products.
मैं आपके द्वारा सभी दर्शकों को निवेदन करूंगा, हमारे 8 राज्यों की अपार क्षमता, चाहे वो हस्तशिल्प में हो, हथकरघा में हो, पर्यटन में हो, अनेक क्षमताओं का प्रस्तुतिकरण हमारे पवेलियंस में और पवेलियंस के साथ साथ एक राज्य से 40 हमारे ऐसे किसान और कारीगर आज दिल्ली में उपस्थित हैं। मतलब कुल मिलाकर एक ग्रामीण हाट 320 ऐसे क्षमतावान नवरत्नों का आयोजन।
Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha participated in the technical discussion titled Towards Prosperity, Catalyzing Northeast's Progress for a Vikshit Bharat at Ashtalakshmi Mahotsav being organized at Bharat Mandapam in New Delhi today. In his address, the Chief Minister said Tripura has been able to make strides in development aspect in last 1 decade with support from central government.
खास करके as representative from Tripura मैं तो कह सकता हूँ हम लोग कभी भी सोचे नहीं थे उन्होंने, लेकिन ये काफी कुछ कर रहे हैं। मैं बताऊं उसके पहले इन्हीं से सुनते हैं। संगमा साहब।
Thank you, Sanjay ji. Before I come to the tourism and the music part, I just want to touch a bit on the discussion that was happening. And the first and the most primary reason Why Northeast?
छोटा सा बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम मतलब उतना प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं लेकिन मैं प्रॉब्लम बताऊं चाह अगर मेरा राज्य के बारे में अगर बात करना चाहते हो आप अपने आप में नॉर्थ ईस्ट में हर राज्य का अपना क्षमता है
आगरवुड के क्षेत्र में त्रिपुरा में पाइनएप्पल के क्षेत्र में हैंडीक्राफ्ट कहाँ करेंगे हैंडलूम कहाँ करेंगे टूरिज्म हम लोग कहाँ करेंगे तो पूरा रोड मैप हमने बैठ के हमने बनाया है एक टूरिज्म के
Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang attended program on Towards Prosperity Catalyzing Northeast's Progress for a Vikshit Bharat on the second day of the Ashtalakshmi Mahotsav at Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi today. During the session, the Chief Minister underscored Sikkim's immense potential as a premier tourism destination, often compared to the breathtaking beauty of Switzerland. He emphasized the critical need to enhance connectivity and infrastructure to support growth, while highlighting the pivotal role of the Northeast in propelling India's development. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma today expanded his cabinet with 4 ministers taking oath in Guwahati. Assam Governor Lakshman Prasad Acharya administered the oath of office to the 4 new ministers, Prakhanta Phukan, Kaushik Rai, Krishendu Paul and Rupesh Gwala. The Chief Minister and members of his cabinet were also present on the occasion. Phukan is a 4-time MLA from Dibrugarh, Paul a 2-time MLA from Patharkandi, while Rai and Gwala are first-time MLAs from Lakhimpur and Tumtuma respectively.
First of all, expansion was overdue, and also in our ministry there was no representation from Barak Valley. So today we have inducted 4 ministers in our Council of Ministers. 1 post is still remain vacant. That will be filled up in days to come.
In Hornbill Festival today, an interaction program featuring Dr. Manshukh L. Mandavia, Union Minister of Labour and Employment and Youth Affairs and Sports, was held at Hall A, Indira Gandhi Stadium in Kohima. The event was organized by the Government of Nagaland. Dr. Manshukh Mandavia praised the vibrant people of Nagaland, their rich cultural heritage and the state's identity as the land of festivals during his address. He emphasized the Hornbill Festival as a remarkable display of India's shared heritage and cultural diversity, celebrating unity and progress. 6 infiltrators, including 2 women from Bangladesh, have been apprehended by Assam police and handed over to authorities of the neighboring country, Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma said today. The Chief Minister posted on X, 6 illegal Bangladeshi infiltrators nabbed and sent back in an alert move. Personnel of Assam police tracked and apprehended 6 Bangladeshi nationals near the international border. Government of India has signed a Rs 50 million loan agreement with Asian Development Bank for the climate adaptive community-based water harvesting project in Meghalaya. The project aims to improve water access and enhance resilience against climate change impacts in the state. The loan agreement aligns with the Meghalaya State Water Policy 2019, focusing on sustainable water management. In cricket, Australia continued to dominate the ongoing second test match of the Border Gavaskar Trophy against India at Adelaide Oval. The visitors were 138 for 5 at the draw of stumps on day 2, still tracing first innings stole host by 29 runs. Rishabh Pant and Nitish Reddy were on the crease at the end of the play on the second day of pink ball test. Early Australia were bundled out for 337 runs in their first innings, posting a lead of 157 runs. Travis Head slammed 140 runs in 141 balls. Mohammad Siraj and Jasprit Bumrah took 4 wickets each. And to end the news, the main points once again. Nation honors soldiers, Armed Forces Flag Day observed. Nationwide 100-day TB eradication campaign launched. Union Donor Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia addresses first technical session of Ashtalakshmi Mahotsav in New Delhi. Assam Chief Minister expands cabinet, 4 new ministers take oath. And in India versus Australia's second cricket test at Adelaide Oval, Australian pacers rule another day. 5 down, India trail by 29 runs. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.